Was good, everybody. Hope everybody having a wonderful day, man. So today's video, this is gonna be my first time reacting to Jordan Peterson. I've seen some things on him, not really like big on Jordan Peterson, on what he believes in, not really, I really don't really like look into people like that. But I know he's recommended very high when it comes to men. I mean, like, it seems like he speaks a lot on men and speak on a lot of things where it's like life and speak on everything. So if he's a highly recommended dude, why not react to a dude that is highly recommended? Just like you hear things about Joe Rogan, or you hear things about, Andrew Tate and shit like that. So of course, if you hear somebody that's a male speaking on some stuff, you'll want to know what they're talking about or understand what they're talking about. Because, some men, there's a lot of men that have knowledge, and there's men out there that have so much knowledge that, they try to spread it, but it's our choice to make it happen. It's our choice to push it through. It's not like you can listen to all these men all you like, but understand, if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, like if you're not trying to apply that knowledge, it's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? So today's video is Jordan Peterson, men who marry witchy women. Okay, this is gonna be interesting because like the topic itself is self-explanatory to me, but who knows what he like describes, women that are witchy. You know what I'm saying? So let's just going. Let's just start this.
And then with regards to your partner, here's something to think about with regards to roles. So my wife and I have had this discussion many times, and one of the discussions is, well, how are we to treat each other in public? And it isn't, her name is Tammy, the discussion isn't how should Jordan treat Tammy in public, or how should Tammy treat Jordan. That's not the discussion. This isn't personal. It's how should a wife treat her husband, and how should a husband treat his wife. It's impersonal. And it's partly, you don't put your partner down in public. Why? Well, it's not because you're hurting that person's feelings. That's not why. It's that you're denigrating the relationship that you are in voluntarily. And I've some of the most painful days I've ever spent, one in particular I spent with a group of men who had been in therapy for their marriage, and who bloody well needed it, I can tell you that. And they spent their whole day complaining about their wives. Like, it just made me sweat the whole day. I thought, I can't believe I'm here with you guys. I can't tell you why I was. It's just, it was just happenstance more than anything. And I thought, how can you be so damn dumb? It's like, it's certainly possible that you married barbarian witches. Fine. But you don't have, you're so lacking in sense that you would discuss that in public.
Let me pause that real quick. What he's speaking is the truth, bro. Like, men that complain on women, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro, this is y'all fault on a lot of things. Like, thing is, we can talk about what we want. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're in a relationship with a woman, right, you dealing with her issues, dealing with her problems, you have to hear her disrespect you in public, disrespect you in bed, disrespect you in different places. She just madly disrespectful. She don't cook, she don't clean, she don't do anything as a wife should. And I'm talking about a wife, not a girlfriend, not any of that shit, a wife. And what's crazy is they don't understand you decided to marry this woman. You're the one that decided. They have access to, like, sex. Women have access. It's the ones that's the gatekeepers of sex. But you are the gatekeepers of your relationship. You are the gatekeepers of who you marry, on what kind of woman you want to invest in. So, men that deals with women that like constantly treats you bad, bro, blame yourselves, bro. Blame yourselves. There's no other blame, because you should already know why. She's toxic. She's bringing you down. She's not making you happy. She's not trying to help you make money. She's trying to take from you. If she's taking more from you than providing or adding on, she's not the one, bro. Simple as that. Move on. There's men out here that don't know how to move on. They waste their energy. They waste their time. They waste their finances because they feel so lonely. They feel so sad. They feel so desperate that they don't want to take care of themselves and build themselves, that they'd rather go for the women that lack anything. Because you know she's gonna be fucking with you for your money anyways. You know she's gonna be fucking with you if you have a certain career or do certain things. You know she's gonna fuck with you if you're the one providing. Any woman is gonna fuck with you. But the thing is, not any woman is committed to actually work with you, to listen to you, to submit to you. There's a lot of women that will just be there just for this. Yeah, they'll give it up. But guess what? They're gonna give your life hell. They're gonna make your life hell, bro. So I want to hear what you guys say on this, because this is very interesting how he say it like that.
Not noticing that you picked them. So basically all you're doing is holding up a sign and waving it constantly that says, I'm an idiot, right? And so, well, back to responsibility.
That's funny.
You have a responsibility to those whom you love and are obligated to ensure that they manifest themselves in a manner that's most beneficial to them over the long run. Now, you have the same responsibility, I would say, to yourself, but you'll have blind spots. Other people have to help you with that. But so the rule is, you help your wife figure out how not to make a fool of herself in public. And she extends to you the same courtesy. And it's partly maintenance of the sacred nature of the relationship. It has nothing to do with you or her precisely. It's broader and wider than that. Okay, so then that's 2 levels of responsibility. Child, partner, next level of responsibility. You're asked at your workplace to undergo unconscious bias retraining. And you say yes. It's like, okay, you've just admitted that you're a bigot, right? Because you're acting it out. It's like, I'm a racist bigot, obviously I need to be retrained. And so you might say, well, I'm not going to make a fuss about it, right? Or I've been told to do it. Or maybe you agree with it, fine. And if you agree with it, no problem. You can make a case for it. I think it's a weak and appalling case, personally, but you can make a case for it. You could say, well, I am interested in my biases and how to rectify them, and like, fair enough, people are biased. But if you object to it and you don't say anything, then you're complicit. And then it's on you.
Yeah.
And like, A causes B and C, and B causes C and D, and so forth. The thing doesn't always, but it has this tendency to expand. And you'll come home angry and upset, and you'll go to the training program and you'll think this is ridiculous, because that is what you'll think in all likelihood, and you won't say anything. But it eats at you.
Man, this made me think, like, there's a lot of men nowadays out here, right? And they're the reason why women act the way they act. Like, there's a lot of men out here that simps over women, pays for women, everything, like every fucking thing. Knowing they have this mindset, right, to not even take you seriously. Like, you're just a nigga, you're just a pocket, you're just money. They say this on interviews all the time. Men are wallets nowadays. That's what we good for. See, sex and wallet. That's it. That's literally what we good for them. And that's like ridiculous. Because as a man, bro, I understand you want a woman to be there to, like, it's nothing compared to a woman touch. I'm just letting y'all know right now. There's nothing compared to it. But understand, bro, as a man, bro, like, for like an actual dude that is trying to get himself right, you need to have a foundation for yourself first. You need to have some laws for yourself first. You need to know how to lead yourself first. Stop following women. Stop trying to do so much for women. Put that energy towards yourself. This is the problem in America. We spend so much money on women. This is why sex work is so high. This is why there's so many things going on in America that is, like, think about it. Y'all men keep feeding into it. Y'all don't know how to control yourselves. Y'all don't know how to discipline yourselves. And y'all are not men if you don't know how to control yourself. Y'all boys. If you don't know how to control your sexual urges, bro, you a boy. If you don't know how to be by yourself, you a boy. I'm sorry, you a boy. You a boy, bro. I'm sorry. Because, bro, there's a time and place, and there's a season for everything. If you don't know how to if you don't know how to lead, you're a boy, bro. I'm not saying everybody's supposed to be a follower. That is not what I'm saying. Or, well, a leader. My bad. Other way around. I'm not saying everybody's supposed to be a leader. But the thing is, bro, if you are trying to lead a woman, bro, if you trying to be in a relationship with a woman, bro, I'm letting y'all know right now, if it's unbalanced in your relationship, if she has more power than you, it's not going to work out. It's simple as that. It's not going to work out. Y'all say it's going to work out, but she's going to be doing things that she's not supposed to be doing. As simple as that. You can be in a relationship for 5-something years. It's going to end eventually. Because guess what? You've been letting her go off the grid, doing whatever she wants to do to any other guy. You've been letting her party all she wants. You've been letting her do it. And the thing is, what's funny to me is girls like to be put in their place. And certain girls like to be put in their place. So imagine you have this type of girl, you letting her do whatever she wants and stuff, right? She finds another dude that actually put her in her place. That is an alpha male. Like, this is just an example, because they talk about this shit all the time. A dude that actually makes his own money, but at the same time, he's the bread. He don't need a woman, bro. This dude don't need a woman. He attract women. This is how it is. Most likely, she gonna leave you and go for this nigga. That's how the society works. Because you wasn't trying to become that dude. You decided to let her do whatever she wants. This is how America is right now. They let women do whatever they want. And y'all wonder why America is in the position it is right now. Y'all wonder why. We have weak men. That's one thing. Weak ass men. We are weak. I can say our generation is so fucking weak. And the thing is, I struggle so hard to break free from this because I wasn't taught how to become a man. Not personally. I had to teach myself. I had to raise myself in a sense where I had to figure out manlyhood and be surrounded by men, bro. Like actual dudes that actually need drive. It was already my birthright. I won't deny that part. But at the same time, understand, bro. We have got to a point where it's unbalanced. There's no balance. No balance in this world. The masculine energy is diminishing, bro. The feminine energy has been rising. And the unbalancedness is why the earth is acting the way it is. Why there's so much bullshit happening. Y'all don't understand. There's an unbalance. The world is unbalanced. The laws are not being... The world laws are not being used. They're not being forced enough, it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels like the laws that it was placed by God has not been forced. It's just being ignored. And the thing is, people think they're doing it when they're not. They have not. You have no foundation. You have no source. You don't know what drives you. And you want to lead a woman. You want to be with women, bro. You want to be with a woman. It is not, bro. And the thing is, y'all gotta understand. I understand y'all pain, bro. Like as a dude myself, bro. I understand y'all pain, bro. But the thing is, like, you understand as a man that you're supposed to become more, right? And the only way you can become more is if you are alone. This is something where I am very passionate about because this is something where it taught me to be a man. When I was alone more, I became more elevated. I leveled up. I decided to become more mature. I decided when I was alone most of my time, and God put me in that place because it's like, yo, you got a mission to do. No distractions. And the thing is, sometimes, yeah, whatever, I'll do my own thing, yeah. But the thing is, at the end of the day, my goal, my purpose was way more important than women. And that's what a lot of dudes do not understand. I understand you want a family. I understand you want to have a woman in your life. And the thing is, when it happens, it happens. But you forcing shit, bro, is why it don't work out. Why you be complaining about these women. Why that you can't find a woman that can just like settle down with you. You will run into all these toxic women. All the guys that run into these women talk about, oh, I got this girl, I got this girl, I got that girl. Okay, but it seems like you can't hold down one. It seems like you can't hold down one woman, but you have to go to this one, to that one, to this one, and that one. And then at the same time, I understand men, like there's so many layers to it. Men are naturally okay having multiple women. I'm not saying that. Whatever y'all do, that's y'all, whatever. But at the same time, understand, bro, like understand the fact that there's so many men dealing with this shit, and then they still don't listen to the guys that's telling y'all how to like maneuver is beyond me. Y'all are women yourselves if y'all don't listen. Like, y'all supposed to be listening if you're a guy. This is why we have men talk like this. This is why there's so many platforms right now where men feel this way. They go to this person. They talk to this person. They explain how they feel about to this person. And they telling you, bro, you need to get your shit together. You need to stop following. You need to stop, cut these people off. Cut these women off. They be telling you. And y'all don't be listening. I know that was a long message, bro. We're going to keep this going. But, bro, bro, you got to understand. This is something where a lot of men fall to. And this is how a lot of guys get lined up nowadays. This is something where it's very personal, bro. It makes a guy lose their mind, bro. Women are a weakness for if it's the wrong woman, let's get this right. If it's the wrong woman, bro, she's gonna bring you down. That's your weakness. If it's the right woman, and the thing is, you will know if it's the right woman or not. She will bring you up, bro. She will rise you up. She will boost you. She will be trying to do things you don't even have to ask. Because she already knows. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let's keep this going, though. I know it's like 3 minutes in.
Well, you've abrogated your responsibility. And then you might say, well, so then that's how the community becomes corrupt. That's how the community starts to be corrupt, is that people turn a blind eye to emergent pathology when they know it's pathological. That's exactly what the Egyptian story says. Osiris is overcome by Seth because he's willfully blind. Willfully blind, which means
crazy.
He knows, but refuses to, he knows, quote, his predator detection systems have gone off.
That's crazy.
Monster. Well, then you're supposed to look, okay, exactly what sort of monster is this? Well, it doesn't have wings, it doesn't have a tail, you know. You cut it down you cut it from the monster that it could be into the monster that it is. That's the first step.
And this goes for, let me pause right there. This goes for male and women. I'm not saying this is just for a guy. I feel like guys settle with these women because it's hard to find a good woman. So that's why I feel like that way. This goes for women too. If you feel like a guy, and I feel like in a sense, showing you a lot of red flags and you still go for that guy, that's on y'all too. Like everybody's taking accountability in this bitch. Everybody, male or female, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Y'all take accountability in this bitch. If you see this person not bringing you up, if this person not trying to get you to improve, if this person not trying to make you uncomfortable in a way, because the thing is, not all people that not all good people will agree with you on what you say. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Like, disagreement is a good thing because it shows who cares about you. It shows who people that just agreeable, that's like that kiss ass. How don't people love you if they lying to your face? They fake. But the people that's gonna tell you what it is, and that's what a lot of us like content creators be trying to do. Tell y'all what it is from what it is. They be trying to tell y'all what not. I'm talking about the ones that is like, aware, not the ones that are mainstream. The ones that are aware, if y'all know what I'm talking about. But the ones that are aware of what's going on in these situations, the one that pays attention, the ones that look and observe, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all understand. Nah, I'm not gonna force nothing. Like our energy got to a whole different level where we know bad from good. We know what balance is. We understand the energies. We understand frequencies. We understand who will stay and who will go. Because at the end of the day, that's where we're supposed to be getting to. Not wasting no time with these people that's going to drain us for 5-something years. And you be wasting your time. You be building something with somebody and just holding back your whole purpose just for somebody that you wasn't even supposed to be with. That's how strong free will is. You have the choice to be with someone you're not supposed to be with. That's how I know we have free will. God will let you be with that person, even though he told you no, red flags, all this shit. He told you the signs, and then you're going to blame God when it don't work out. How disrespectful that is. How disrespectful people be blaming God after all you saw is a red flag. You knew this person was a bad person. I just hate how people do this. They talk about them all the time. And I'm thinking, like, how do you always have something negative about your partner instead of something positive? Like, I don't know, he a cheater, this and this, she a hoe, she has a background, all kinds of shit, but you're with them. Okay, bro.
You take the appropriate steps. And then you also notice the other monsters, because here's something to think about. You're going to pay a price for speaking up, but you're going to pay a price for not speaking up. So it's like monsters on the right, monsters on the left. Pick the ones you want to battle with. If you decide not to make your stand,
no, you gotta make your stand.
Weaken yourself. If you do it 100 times, then even if the monster was only this big, now you're this big. It's going to eat you. You know, when it was this big, you probably could have kicked it across the room. It's too late for that. You've capitulated and capitulated.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You know, and so what
that's
you've done,
psychological shit.
and this is a way to think about it from a Jungian perspective. This is what Jung was trying to get at when he was talking about alchemy. It's like the thing that pops up to object to you is this incredibly complex entity. It's the entire world encapsulated in the event. If you interact with it, you unpack it. You differentiate your sense of the world, and you gather new skills. Let's say we're having a conversation, and it's flowing melodically, and all of a sudden I say something, and there's a disjunction, right? You're offended by it. There's some negative emotion that comes up, or you know, maybe I've said something to impress you or to be arrogant, and you respond badly. It's like you've got this melodic thing going on. It's a consensual frame, and something pokes itself up to put a disjunction in the conversation. It's like, well, that's where the information is. It's like something went wrong. Something didn't work out. I'm not looking at the world properly, or I don't know you well enough, or as well as I thought. There's something there, and if I have any sense, I'm going to focus my attention on that. Like, not obsessively or anything like that, but that's where all the information is. Because as long as what we're doing is working, then we both know enough already. As soon as what we're doing together isn't working, then that's instant evidence that there's something about us that needs to be updated. And you might think, well, that's a terrible thing. And the answer is yes, of course it is. It's a terrible thing. But it's also the thing, and this is the next stage of the development of this, let's call it universal morality. It's like,
I'm gonna pause it right there, because he's going crazy in this psychological shit. Like, there's a lot. Anyways, but no, like, I understand what he's talking about. Like, communication is a very, very big thing. Like, just to like dumb it down for us, for y'all to understand. Like, basically he's saying that, like, a lot of people don't reciprocate the same thing we reciprocate, and then at the same time you could take it as an offense, and then you don't want it to come out like an offense, but you have to see why. You know how you talk to a woman and then, like, you're not trying to say something bad or like negative, you just trying to be honest, and then they take it as a bad thing. It's just like, well, what did I do wrong? Like, that's what a lot of guys have to do. Is like, bro, like, we got to reframe of what we said wrong and be careful of what we say next time. So it's just a learning experience. And I don't believe, this is the thing, bro. Like, I understand certain people don't understand relationships, and there's certain people that, you know, there's so many layers to it. There's always layers to everything. There's so much layers to everything. Not everybody understands how a relationship works. And this is why, like, we have technology the way it is now, why we have social media now, so you can understand better, so you can apply the wisdom. You need to gain wisdom nowadays. You need to gain knowledge and apply it. Apply it. You can gain all this knowledge and not do nothing with it. You see what I'm saying? Or not change it, or not, like, actually look for the right people or go for the right things. So I motivate people. I want to motivate people and understand, like, what we do, like, nowadays is very, very important, because this determines the future now. But we're at a time frame right now where the future, bro, it can go anywhere. It's unpredictable. It's so unpredictable. And that's why I'm saying right now, as a guy too, especially for a guy, be careful who y'all want to be around with when it comes to women. Because nowadays women, bro, they're not going to change anytime soon, bro. A lot a lot of the women in America, bro, they're not gonna change anytime soon. I'm just be honest with y'all. They already chose the side they want to be on. They want to be by themselves. Let them be by themselves. Let them do what they gotta do. Let God deal with the women. Let God deal with them. We don't have to deal with women. We just have to deal with ourselves. This is why we need to be on the same mindset like women are on the same mindset. Like, why are we paying for these women? We should be thinking what they like, nah, I'm a boss man. Like, what the fuck you talking about type shit? Like, we need to be thinking some, like, positive shit, like, kingly mindset, bro. You should not be paying for anything for a woman. And in my opinion, I know not everything's free in a sense, but at the same time, like, bro, you working your butt off. If you working your butt off, bro, you are paying for everything you gotta do. You got your own place, you got your own car, you're doing what you gotta do, you paying your bills, right? You doing what you gotta do. You know, you saving money, you trying to do what you gotta do to invest into your business, trying to think about the bigger picture. This is I'm talking about men, not no boys, because boys don't give a fuck about any of this shit. As a man, you want to be a better person. You want to grow. You want to think about the future. You think about your family. You think about what you can do. Definitely, if you're in the mindset of trying to, like, grow, this is all what men think about. And the last thing that you should be thinking about right now, right, is trying to force a woman to love you, bro. The last thing you should be worrying about right now is to force anything, bro. All you should be trying to force is yourself to do stuff. That's the only thing you should be forcing. You should be forcing yourself to get up every day, to grind, bro, to work on your body, to, like, exercise, to eat healthier, like, bro, like, work, try different things, try different skills, do different things. And the thing is, if you were meant to have somebody, they will naturally gravitate towards you. They will naturally focus your energy. God will send them your way. He'd be like, you know what? It's time. Yeah, he been working on himself. He been doing what he gotta do. Like, it's been a long while. It could be, it could be it could be tomorrow to 5 years. I don't know. But I'm saying it will happen if you really are on your path. If you worrying about your purpose and worrying about God, you get the reward. That's all I gotta say on that. So I hope everybody have a nice day, man. We're gonna end it there. We're gonna probably do another reaction to his video. I think that's probably what we're gonna do next. So I hope everybody have a nice day, man.